Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me again today. We are here for our Fundamentals of Functional Movement, flow number 6. So we're going to get started right away here. We're going to do a little bit of a different format today than what I've been doing for our past fundamentals videos. I'm going to take you through the exercises, and then I'm actually going to go flow through it with you for a few minutes so that you can see how those exercises actually work back to back. Once again, I'll be giving you adaptations, and I will write the exercises on the screen so that you have them. If you have any questions, please write them below on the channel here. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe so that you get notifications when these videos come out. Last but not least, please let me know which format you like better. Do you like it when I just tell you the exercises quickly and then that's it? Or do you like me to actually flow through them with you a few times so that you get the hang of how that works? All right, let's get started. So 3 exercises today for our flow. We're going to start in a really, really wide stance. We're going to start with some lateral lunges. This is a really good weight shifting exercise, and it's also a great strengthening exercise. So you're going to start with your feet super duper wide. We're going to get nice and low, and we're going to start by leaning all our weight onto one foot. You want to think about the heel of that foot having pressure down through that heel. So we should be able to wiggle our toes just a little bit. We're going to go back and forth 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want you to imagine that you've got a bridge over top of your head and you're trying to stay underneath that bridge as you're shifting your weight. You should feel those quads start to work really hard. If you're shifting your weight into your heels properly, you should feel those glutes working. You'll feel that your balance is just a little bit challenged, and you want to make sure that your chest is staying nice and tall. So you should be able to see me in the video the whole time. I don't want you looking down at the ground. Drop your bum, not your chest, and back dives. This is a hinging exercise. So we're going to work on using our glutes, our bum muscles, and activating those rather than our low back. We're also going to work on some postural control in our backwards movement. If you have significant balance challenges, I want you to do this with a wall behind you, and I'll show you that in the adaptation section. All right? We're going to get our feet just over shoulder width apart. You're going to stick your bum back, and you're going to have just a slight bend in your knees as you reach to touch the floor. So it's not a regular squat. We'll get to those later. You're doing a hinge. You're going to stick your bum back, touch the floor. Now, as you come up, you're going to tuck your bum under, push your hips forward, keep your bum tucked way under as you lean back like you're back diving into a pool. What I don't want to see is arching your back like this from the top and sticking your bum behind you. That's going to give you a sore back, and it's not going to give you the activation that we're looking for. So you really want to think about tucking your bum, your pelvis under. If you had a tail, tuck that tail between your legs, squeeze your bum nice and tight, and then back dive. That will give you a really nice extension pattern through your back and help with that balance as well. So we're going to do 5 of those. Touch the floor, back dive. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do 5 of those. Touch the floor. 1, 2. Tuck that bum under. Push your hips forward. 3, 4, and 5. Again, adaptations are coming in the adaptation section. If you need any of those, just click ahead. Last exercise we're going to do today, we're going to do our squat and reach out. So you're going to get into a nice squat stance with your feet just over shoulder width apart. This time we are bending our knees all the way down. We're going to reach down to touch the floor. We're going to come up and we're going to push our hands out to the side with our fingers nice and wide, like we're trying to push the walls away from us. And we're going to do 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, a few quick adaptations, and then we're going to flow through this all together. If you can't get all the way down on your side shifts, if your knees get sore, not a problem, just do it a little bit higher. Very simple adaptation. If you can't reach the floor on your touches for extensions, touch your knees. Again, simple adaptation. If your balance is a challenge and you're worried about falling, Touch your knees, do it with a wall behind you. That way, if you start to feel like you're going to tip back, the wall is there to catch you. All right? And last but not least, for the squat and reaches, again, the only challenge that I think you might have is if you have sore knees, just don't go down as far. All right? Let's flow through that all together. So I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock, and we're just going to flow through those exercises all together for 2 minutes, and then you can keep going up to 10. Here we go. Ready, set. Let's get going. Nice low squat. Big shifts. 10 total. 5, 6, 7. You should be able to see me in the camera. Chest up. That's 10. We're going to do our back dives. Shift your hips back. Reach for the floor. Big extension. Tuck your bum under. 2. Again, you should not get back pain when you're doing this. If you're getting back pain, it's probably because we're not getting that bum tuck. So don't arch the back, tuck the bum under. Go to your knees if you need to. You should feel a stretch behind your legs. 4 and 5. So there's the adapted version if you need it. All right, squat and reaches. 1, big stretch. Push those walls away. 2, drop that bum low. 3, 4, and 5. Very well done. We're going to start again in the beginning. So that took about a minute. Now we're going to go through one more time for our second minute. 2, 3, chest is nice and tall. 4, 5, my elbows aren't helping me. They're just in that prayer position for comfort. 8, 9, 10. We're going to go into our back dives. I'll show you sideways this time. Again, if you can't reach the floor, just go to your knees, but we're hinging back. Think about sticking that bum behind you. Your weight goes into your heels. Reach down for the floor. Tuck the bum. Extend back. All right? If we can learn to do this properly, not only are we going to get a stronger bottom, which is important for keeping our back safe, but it's going to help us when you go to pick something up from the floor to avoid injury. All right? Last one, we're going to bend. Reach those hands out to the side. Big stretch like you're pushing the wall away. Chest is tall. 5 total. Again, if you can't go to the floor, no problem. Participation, not perfection. We've talked about that a lot, right? Doing something is always, always, always better than doing nothing. Reach it out. Good work. So that's your 2 minutes flowed through, guys. You should be continuing this for at least another minute. I want you to get somewhere between 3 and 10 minutes. As you get used to these, you can do more and more. If you want a full workout, just flow the videos together. Flow the flow videos together. All right? Thanks for joining me today, guys. It was great having you. Keep up the good work. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said below, I will link the other videos, and they should be in a playlist for you so that you can just follow them through back to back. Great to see you, and we will see you again soon.